Fuck it, do one more. Why not? I think I've trained myself up, like I said. TikTok, successful TikToker, at least 1,000 followers. I think. Yeah, you think so? No. Give me a reason why you think I shouldn't have at least 1,000 followers. Is it because I'm shit? I don't think so. Yeah. The thing is, right, I care about the audience. I say fuck the audience, right? I care about the audience. I care about connecting. At a certain point you go, it's no connecting. And you go, problem's not me. Was it the way I speak? You don't like how I look? Well, you can't see how I look, so that adds to the mystery. No. You don't like how I speak? Oh, I sound arrogant, don't I? Because I'm confident. You ken the difference between arrogance and confidence, dumbasses. No use. Fuck the potential audience, the prospective audience of TikTok. Sorry, am I too intelligent? Not intelligent enough? Work harder, okay. Talk faster. I'm not good enough. I mean, the niche in the market, right? I've talked to somebody else about this, right? There's a niche, yeah, because that's what being an individual's about, yeah. As against the homogenization of, you know, is that what TikTok's got to end up? Everybody's the same, are they? Well, all have to be like this to get followers. Shouldn't be like that, should it? Homogenization, so fuck the internet, it's all about real life, as I alluded to yesterday, right? So, TikTok audience, I should have, I was talking to someone recently about this, talking about like when you just didn't give a fuck and you let it go and you just be, you know, fuck the results, concentrate what you're doing, and to, you know, you could end up with 1 million followers if you did it right. Don't do it right, you know. A number of times I've done that in my life. I've gone no expectations. It's a bit like that when when first worked at the Casimir, same thing. I'd be watching all these cookery programs and Gordon Ramsay and I'm going, fucking hell, kitchen's hardcore, whoa, rise up to that. So I was expecting hell. Is that how I lasted 2 years at Casimir and the rest was history? All the other stuff I've done, right? So Casimir was like that. I was like, expect to be treated like a piece of shit, which is kind of what happened. There was respect, and there was a humiliation ritual and all that, and testing you to see what you're made of. Hello, just like the film stuff, same thing. Break you down until like the army. But it's nothing's personal. You see, it's just like you're there to work, do your best. And I think I did, you know. But you can't win. It's a bit like I was saying about expect hell and then hell's a bonus. A bit like that with cycling. Expect hell. So even you have to build yourself up. See, for a 200-mile bike ride, you kind of got that. I would expect, but again, you build up to it. So you didn't. It's not that bad. You go, well, you build up to it. You get used to it. To quote Martin Offer, you get so used to it, it doesn't get to you where it immobilises you. The only thing that control that would be something drastic happen just before. And I remember just going on just before the Mandela thing and something, you know, etc. You know, with the you elevate to that level, and then it means you can deal with anything. Hello, the advancing man. That's what you have to be to succeed in it. You have to elevate yourself up to superhero, superstar just to survive. Certainly the jobs I've done. That's been interesting, how I had a tough start in life, as a lot of some of us might have had. Pretty hellish life. No hellish, but pretty challenging to say the least, and I'm not getting into that. But so then I probably, if things hadn't gone that way, I probably would end up university, comfortable career, boring, just like everyone else. But I'm sort of glad, I think we can say on this day, I'm actually quite glad that I experienced a fucking fucked up life, because it meant I had to work even harder and work these shitty jobs, just like Muzzin on the American Flyers. I had to work these shitty jobs just so I could make the Olympic team, you know. That kind of, so I did, and I had to train myself up to be mentally tough as fuck, that I can deal with anything. No bad thing. So there you go. It's probably good. So bring on the pain, bring on the adversity, but still enjoy your life. Still have fun. Still, you know, time to enjoy your life. But you know what I mean, you can take the foot off the gas now and go, right, okay, I think I deserve this. This is easy life, to quote a thing about mind that chef at the restaurant, for anyone that worked there with me, Andre Ganzai, easy life. Difference is, he shouldn't have been saying that in the kitchen. He should have been like, come on. He was good, but he was good, but he wasn't a grafter, you know, which you had to be at that place. But anyway, yeah, what else? I'll just finish with this and then watch some videos and switch off. But I've got a lot to say, sorry. Kind of like Martin Offer's first album, one of his relatives had said to him, oh fuck, you had a lot to get off your chest tonight, you know, in the gallery, setting me up. There was a lot of angst there, you know. I mean, he wasn't a punk, but he was. If you can define punk, as I've said this before, I think kind of going against the tide of the punk thing, late 70s, being bold enough to do what you wanted to do, roots, kind of traditional type, but he did it his own way, didn't he? So that was, to me, that was punk in two ways. One, he did it his own, he did the traditional thing, but did his own spin on it, and he also went against the grain of the punks. So that was quite cool, wasn't it? That was quite punk, going against punk, because just going with the movement. I mean, obviously there's new wave on there and all that. I don't know, Talking Heads and all these different other bits. So it wasn't just punk, was it? But I'm just saying, you know, you just, for the purposes of the fucking discussion, you know. So anyway, finish with this. I'll just shut the fuck up because I ain't talking. But I'm enjoying talking a lot. Before, sometimes I would talk too much and it would send me a bit, give me a sore head, and maybe give you a sore head if you actually watch this, but it doesn't matter. I'll do that. But now I actually enjoy it. I can feel this is the key to the success with all this stuff. TikTok, you know, if I did join TikTok, which I can't, I don't know if I can be bothered with the audience anymore. I can about connect. I can connect with folk in real life, so fuck online, you know what I mean? It's that kind of thing. Sends you a bit nuts. And I'm excellent at connecting with anyone, anywhere in the country or the world. If you audition at different nationalities, colours, creeds, even though creed is a obsolete term, whatever the fuck it means, it's stupid, doesn't it mean anything? Different races, different, you know, backgrounds, whatever. So I don't need to, what's the point connecting? I think TikTok, there you go, let's cut to the chase. When I get my computer fixed, there's another wee housekeeping thing I need to do, fix the computer. If I at the computer, I kind of go, I've already said it all, I've already done it all, and it's not really gone anywhere to the way I think it should have gone, right? So I think the solution would be just resurrect all the old stuff, but then there's difficult, innit? You got to look through 1.7 thousand videos and find all the old bits, and then edit it together. But just in the editing process, you can come up with something. Obviously, it wouldn't be, some of my shit's timeless though, innit? So you wouldn't have to make it current. Like, what am I doing? Preparing for the gravel racing? I might do it, I might know. There's too many options. ADHD, brain, neurodivergent, autistic, whatever the fuck I am. Sorry for being intelligent, world, you know. Anyway, I think that's a strength, that's a superpower. As I was saying to various folk over the years, it's a superpower, innit? Because if you're intelligent, make your brain work for you, gold brain, do anything you want. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if I did the TikTok thing, I just take all the shit I've done, I just like, like a paint box, and just take all the bits and cross-referencing, but join that and just, you could do 100 versions of it. I think I've got the energy, don't I think so? I think I've got the X factor, so fuck them if they didn't like it, you know, just come up with something new, put it up there, and blow me if they didn't like that. Fuck the audience, but love them at the same time, you know, it's all contradictions, isn't it? Fuck the audience, but love them. You know, don't care about them. Dilly gaff, because most invariably folk just like look at it and then move on anyway, they don't give a fuck. Scroll, you know, it's that whole, what am I, you know, Memo, missing, or FOMO, fear of missing out. It's like, what are you missing out on? I've got the shit right here. Duh. Because I'm top cyclist. Obviously, some folk might be no to some people's taste, but mediocrity is to most people's taste. I've discovered a lot of the content online, cyclists I've seen, a lot of them. Obviously, some folk, successful business, but it's all again marketing. It's like the people that get to the top, it's like GCN, Silka, Vela, that sell the products. And the guy's a fucking boring idiot that talks 2 hours about how to take your chain and put it in a crock pot like some chef. It's like, calm the fuck down. Get a wee bottle of squirt and put the jizz on the chain and go on the chain and fucking do it. Yeah, duh. That's the kind of, see, I'm an antidote. I'm a not an aberration. I'm like the off key. I'm individual. I don't see myself as rebel or anything. I'm just saying how I see it, just like Durian riding, all these other folk, the cool folk saying the cool shit, talking about real stuff, motivational stuff. That's what I've been doing. Motivation. That's the missing link. Well, Bree talked about that. Is he wrong? Is he? Don't think so. Day something new. That's what Bree did. That's what I've done. In my own way, my own style, coming up with new shit. That's what it's about for me. That's what I would do on TikTok. But again, it would be embarrassing. I would, here we go again. I don't know, maybe it wouldn't, maybe it wouldn't. Maybe I'd get a successful TikTok channel, maybe I wouldn't. Again, nothing to lose. Just have that, speaking on that, what I was saying before about no expectations, expect hell, or expect abuse, expect lack of engagement, and you go, well, the problem's you. That's the way you got to feel as a creator, isn't it? All these artists, you got to be bold, believe in yourself. Believe in yourself and be yourself. You can't be anybody else. Be yourself is my advice to me, or else I'll always be nobody's. Be yourself. Well, see, I just dropped into that. I think this presentation, boom, is gearing up. I think I'll upload it to my YouTube actually now, because everything I say is brilliant if I decide it is. In conclusion, 6th gear. And the thing is a bit like presenting it and making the first 30 seconds, the first 10 seconds engaging. I've honed that with my presentation skills. Do you think so? I start off with some bold I ken how to pull folk in like a lawyer without being manipulative with it. Know that ability, how to connect and how to pull folk in without being a manipulator. Do it, make it interesting. That's what we try to do. Maybe that's the key. You have to end up with 2,000 videos before you end up being, I think I'm now geared enough after 2. Maybe that's what it is. So there you go, it's all good. And anyway, lovely. And I was in 6th gear, left, and I just finished that real meat and potato stuff that I actually did today. I was on the bike today. Has my presentation skills, has my focus, quite good. Maybe that's part of it. Being Scottish, folk go, fucking hell. They don't. It's that. Maybe it's the accent. But I thought in that thing they were talking about like the most attractive accents is Scottish, like Ewan McGregor, folk like that. I sound better than Ewan McGregor. I've got a nicer voice than Ewan McGregor, so fuck you, okay? Obviously he's more successful, but I prefer the tone of my voice to his, you know? It's not my fault if I like my voice, and I say that. Blame God. God gave me that voice, anyway. So there you go. I'm not slagging off Ewan McGregor, I'm just saying I prefer my voice tone. It's just a personal preference. It's no slight on him. There's no jealousy, it's no sour grapes. I think he's worked hard for what he's done, right? So I'm not comparing apples and pears, you know. Also, I'm better cyclist than him, fair than him. I've succeeded in loads, you could argue, in loads of multiple areas. He's succeeded in one really well. Good. I'm not slagging him off. Like I say, thanks for the inspiration, you, and you're a good actor, you know. You're alright, you're handsome, you're a good guy, a character, you know, and all that. That's what I'm like as well. But I just do different shit. Is that alright? We're alright to be ourselves in this fucking world. But that's what I'm just saying. Dating and empowering me, not to slag anyone off. Dating and empowering me, go, no, compare yourself to Robin Williams and go, yeah, I never really liked Robin Williams. I didn't think it was that funny. The other thing was funny, but I preferred his theatre roles like in Good Will Hunting. I preferred that shit. Anyway, I was in 6th gear. See, Michelangelo Beatty taught me all this stuff, see? If folk are engaged and try harder, so you go, well, work that muscle and try the talking fast and then stream of consciousness and keep going, go, and get faster and get better and better. But I think this is the best one I've ever done, because it's better and better. So that's what it is, isn't it? Anyway, I'll upload this to my YouTube and whatever. But put it in 6th gear, right? At least I could say, well, I've got 2,000 videos. Fuck the audience. So how many views? 2,000 videos and like hardly any views. But I get a fuck. I care on quality, so I didn't get a fuck. It's all transferable skills, isn't it? Transferable skills. Get good at brushing teeth, or get good at wanking, and then your teeth brushing gets better. All that sort of stuff. You know what I mean? So transferable skills, and but I left the bike in 6th gear because the cable. I'm gonna fuck with the gears, and I might rip it up and start again. Like I might just do that. I might just race it to the ground. I might do that. Just leave it in the one gear until the chain and everything's totally worn. Grinding out a big gear. Fuck it, and then chuck it in the bin, and then buy a brand new cassette chain, and then and maybe upgrade the back derailleur. Just put it on it. New cable. Boom. It's fine, cool. Because it's an issue with changing from 8th to 7th gear, which threw me off, which meant that I had to, it wasn't, basically this is deep knowledge, anal shit, but it could be a distraction for you. You might be sitting there bored, right? So from 8th gear into 7th, what you're supposed to do is put on the biggest gear, 8th gear, and then just pull the tension, and then have the gear shifter set appropriately. Click, 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 so it's in 8th gear, so it matches the back thing. And then you tighten the cable, and then it should just go with a little bit of adjustment. But I had to do quite a lot of barrel adjustment to get it. It was just, I don't know why. This is what I'm trying to say. This is the problem. It wasn't just changing from 8th to 7th. So I had to keep changing tightening the barrel adjustment. Still, it reluctantly finally moved over to 7th, and then that meant the cable tension was too high. So then now all the gears are fucked because there's too much cable tension, and the derailleur's struggling to change. You know, so I might, as I say, rip it and start again. But anyway, it's not been a bad thing. Leaving the 6th gear. Kept it 6th gear this morning. Big gear. Again, big chainring. I didn't have a front derailleur, so it's on the big chainring the whole time. Big chainring, 6th gear. pound it, grind it, like no fat, no like that you'd normally do. It was grinding big gear all the way to work. So strength training, yeah, I'm really quite strong this February, and I'm fit, and life's no bad, and aye.